I'll harp on this just because it's something I've always felt since they changed it, but I thought the old format that they had was so much better where, like before, how they would do it is they do the draft on Raw.
Yeah.
And they decided by a member of one brand versus a brand of another.
Usually the GM. If I remember right.
No, yeah, but what I mean, like, to decide who gets the pick, you would have a match, and whichever brand wins the match, that brand gets a pick.
Yeah, and usually if Raw would win, they get 2 because they need more superstars. Not every match, but I know there were some where if they won, they got 2. Just because they're 3 hours long, they need more people.
Right.
But I like the way they did that.
Yeah, and this, and at least like last year and however long they've been doing it, there was some sort of rhyme or reason to it because you had GMs of each show.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, we still didn't know how it worked, but we assumed. But now there are no GMs. There are only McMahons.
Which is even worse.
So, really, all I'm left to believe is that the McMahons are just picking whoever they want to move over.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, but then in the SmackDown main event, Vince was still surprised to see a certain someone come out.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense. When, hello, we're not stupid. You don't have to be a fan like we are to understand that McMahon knows what the hell's going on his show.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, so even that theory doesn't even make sense to me anymore. So I don't know who is deciding who goes where.
I think honestly, I think that what they need to do is just a representative chosen by whoever. I don't care if it's chosen by McMahon. Just a wrestler, an experienced, long-time wrestler on each brand that chooses.
Right, and I don't know.
And do it like they used to with the matches. But let a wrestler choose the wrestlers.
Right.
Of course, we all know it's scripted. We know they know who they're going to choose. But I think on TV, it would play out a lot better.
Yeah, you definitely could do something like that. My overwhelming point is that I'm tired of the damn McMahons. We've been seeing the damn McMahons for the past 20 years. Freaking years.
I don't know. I remember 1980 something. Vince McMahon he was just announcing that.
Yeah, because on screen he wasn't the.
Well, this was before Raw even started.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was back in the day. It was still all McMahon.
Yeah, and then once you got Shane and Stephanie in the 90s,
and Linda,
and Linda
was involved for a while.
She was. What was her title like? She was head of the board or something stupid
like that.
Shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. And it wasn't until did they get divorced? I know there was talks of a divorce, and then she wasn't on TV no more.
I remember something along those lines, but I don't think they ended up getting a divorce.
But at least on TV, that's what they played it.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah, her excuse not to be there.
I don't think she's been on TV since 2007.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Which I'm assuming that she decided that when she wanted to get into politics.
Yeah, which more power to her.
Yeah,
it's not like she doesn't have any experience growing a business.
Yeah,
although it's not a small business.
I did want to make the joke though that we kind of got off track, but the whole just people appearing on whatever brand, and that's how you know what brand they are. Like what I envision is just like the scene in Toy Story where the little green alien toys are like in the machine, and it's just like, ooh, the claw.
Yeah.
So that's what I picture is deciding who goes where. It's just who gets picked up by the claw.
I think they've got their own little magic 8-ball with all the wrestlers' names in it, and they just shake it up.
Or it's just like Vince playing with the magic 8-ball. Should I put Finn Balor on SmackDown? Yes.
Well, you don't want to do that because he was already on Raw the night before.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I started listing who came to Raw as the show started, and it's like, you know what? Screw it. I don't need to list them because we'll end up covering it.
Yeah, and then there were even points where, like, when Ricochet and Aleister Black came out, Cole was not sure if this meant that they were on Raw or not.
Exactly.
And I wasn't either, because I was like, okay, well, is one of them or both of them still going to appear on SmackDown, and then what?
Because you don't know.
And then, in the case of Lars Sullivan, he appeared on both.
Exactly.
And now, I guess, he's on SmackDown.
Yes. And Rico Black is on Raw.
Yeah, they did not split them.
But they didn't split them, but they didn't specify where they were either at first.
Yeah, strange times.
Because it's hard to tell when they've been on SmackDown and Raw every week.
Yeah.
It's like, well, how am I supposed to know?
Yeah, so...
Way to drop the ball.
I don't know if maybe Lars got drafted to Raw and then got drafted again to SmackDown.
A double draft?
Yeah. They did that with Cena once, I remember.
Yeah.
Where he got drafted to SmackDown at the beginning of the show, and then by the end of the show, he got drafted back to Raw.
Yep.
Vintage 2010s WWE there.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll get into the full review now, as thank you all for watching this clip from the Enhancement Talent Podcast. If you'd like to check out the full show, be sure to check out the links in the description.